Okay, we're 10 seconds in. I think it's gonna be okay. Oh, let's see. Okay. Let's go back here. Get back onto the channel. See if the audio is working. I don't know. I've had that that live queued up for like 2 weeks, possibly even longer. So there's a chance. Oh no, I forgot to put a title in. Oh well. I guess the main concern here is the audio. Do I not have audio? Because I can't. I feel like now there's no audio. Oh, you can hear me. Okay, cool. Then we're gonna call it good. I don't know. For some reason, my computer doesn't have audio, but if you guys can hear me, then that is solid. I think we're gonna try and change. This might be too much. I'm gonna try and change the title real quick. I'm such a noob. I've only been doing this for like very inconsistently low effort for like over a year, and I still can't figure this out. Solid. This is too much. Too much to try and figure out for me. Okay, once I get if I'm able to figure out the title, then we're just gonna open this box because I'm excited. I've been waiting a long time for this package. It's got 3 minifigures in it, and they're all custom. I should have put that in the title. Well, I guess I can change it now. So there are very rare custom Lego unboxing. How do you do? Sorry, this is probably super boring right now. I'm sorry. Okay, we're gonna call that good. I've been waiting for these guys for a minute. Think it's better. Nice. Solid. It has been a long time, for sure. I agree with that. Oh, it's because I had my... You know, I am really bad at technology. The reason I couldn't hear myself is because I had my computer volume turned all the way down. That is not what you need to do when you're trying to hear something. It has been a long time, especially for the lives. Yeah, I was trying to think about the last time I did a live. It's been like at least a month for sure. The last long form video I've done has been, well, actually that's not true. I just uploaded one, but I've been filming that last video for the course of a long time, and I had a lot of content that I didn't put in it, just because I didn't like the style that I was trying to go for. I wanted to change. I don't know. I just want the videos to be more like real, not like super hyper cutty edits and all of that type of stuff. I just want it to be like real, you know, not anything crazy. So that's the goal. I don't know what I'm saying right now. I'm trying to type and talk, and my brain's just going all over the place. It's been a long day. The truck that we've had in the shop for years is finally it left today. So it was a little sad because like we've been working on that, and when we started that truck, I didn't know anything really about automotive, and it was just a complete learning process and learning curve. But it's been a super fun project, and it's kind of sad to see it go today. But it is gone. So I think I'm gonna be getting home a lot earlier now. So I'm gonna try, at least for sure, 100% once a week to go live. I'm gonna try to do like maybe 3, maybe 2. It's been in the shop for like, I want to say 3 years. Yeah. Originally, we were just going to rebuild an engine, and then we were like, oh, let's put a new engine in it out of a new truck. And then it turned into something way more than I was expecting, or we were all expecting it was going to be. So, but it's done now. I'm going to pull this label off real quick, off this box. But yeah, so the truck is out of the shop now. So, schedule should be a lot more free. I'm going to try to do, you're finally getting the Daily Bugle. Nice. That's such a great set. You can't see it right now. The new Lego room is also doing pretty good. I definitely need to put a little bit more work into it. The Batcave is completely gone. I'll show you guys all that. This is going to be not a super long stream, which I know, well, actually it's like school time, summer, but I work, so I'm not going to stay up super late. But it's not going to be like a 20-minute stream or nothing. We're going to be streaming for a little bit. I'll show you guys the new Lego room, the new Batcave setup. It's pretty solid. It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. I just need to really like sit down with Ness and kind of figure out what I need to order and how expensive it's going to be, because I know it's going to be quite a pretty penny to complete it. So I need to like shift my focus on custom minifigures for a while. And oh dude, these are so cool. I love the new cases. So I won't show you who's in it yet, but the cases are like little jail cells. Pretty cool. That's sick. Also, who do you think these are going to be? A couple of guesses. For sure, I will let you know if that comes back in. Yeah, it's kind of just been a waiting game on that thing right now. It's so far, I mean, it's actually good that it hasn't come back in. Maybe the problem is fixed, which would be nice, but we'll see. We'll see. I am so excited. I've been wanting to get these minifigures for such a long time. They look so good too. Oh man, they look so good. So where did I buy it? These minifigures I got off eBay because the maker of them, I don't think they made them for a while now, or like they're all pre-orders. That's kind of the poopy thing with custom minifigures, is like the new minifigures you have to pre-order, and then you have to wait a super long time, or you have to find them on eBay, and then you gotta pay like markup because they don't make them anymore. So it's better to try to pre-order them. Surprisingly, Boba is not one of them. It's all DC stuff. Two of them are the same character, one of them is different. One of them, I don't know if I have the same, I think it's a different company that made it, so we can do a kind of a cool little comparison on a couple of the companies as far as, well, one is a Batman, custom Batman, and then the other one is from a movie, and it's a Christian Bale Batman. I don't have a custom Joker yet. I want to get a custom Joker. That'd be cool. Yeah. I'm just gonna Scarecrow. No. Oh man, that would be cool though. I don't know that. We're gonna do it. We're just gonna unbox them. So in this one, we'll start off with Batman. It's pretty cool. So you get a nice little printed tile on the container, which I really like popping these off, and I'll show you in the mansion mock. You can kind of hang them up as like little wall tiles. So first up, we got Batman, and a couple cool little accessories too. I didn't even know. That's cool. These guys are pretty cool little accessories. So, since it's the Christian Bale, he's got the little grappling gun and the like little EMP dart launcher thing, which is pretty cool. Pretty solid. Got an extra head. And it borderline, actually, I don't know. might be different. Yeah, they're definitely different. That's sick though. The head and the cowling. That's crazy. I don't know how clear or how up close and clear it is. I'll have to get the camera. Once we get all three of them out, I'll get the camera and stick them on a base plate and look up close. These are sick. It's crazy. The custom minifigures now are absolutely insane. Although, I mean, it's kind of like 50-50 on how to feel on them. Because a lot of the printing, I feel like, is done by the same companies that make the knockoff stuff. So it's like you're paying for the name, basically, and the fact that it's on Lego, I guess. Oh, that's so cool. So next up, that's so cool. Next up, we got Bane. Excuse me. That's really cool. So he's got like a little arm piece on his arm, a little molded piece on his arm, and he's got like the actual head set that comes off, which is so cool. And then the little chest piece too. I've got another custom of Bane that we can compare to as well. And then so the third one is another Bane, and it is the one that I've been wanting to get for a super long time. It comes with some little cross arms, pretty cool. And then it also, he's got black arms. For when he takes his little vest off. And then the coolest part is he's got a molded trench coat, which is super cool. So much of a wait for a few figures and a few seconds of glory. Another cool thing is you can kind of stack all the cases up. And I do have one more that we can stack on there, which is kind of cool. I forget, what was that one? I think that was a Boba Fett. I'll show you all the custom minifigures after this too. That's so cool. So this one, he's got a like the molded jacket, which is super sick. So you get a few different versions. I kind of want to put the cross arms on this one, but at the same time, he's got really nice arm printing. So I don't know. So we're gonna have to figure out where to stick these guys, and then kind of show you around the Lego room. Do a little. Actually, I'll do up close these guys first, and then I'll show you the Lego room. Also, I'm working on some cool little custom Fallout minifigures. So I've been watching the Fallout show, and finally I got Fallout 4, which I haven't played Fallout 4. I played Fallout New Vegas when I was a lot younger. Well, not younger, but when I was younger. And that was fun. So I'm excited to try Fallout 4, and then I've been watching the new Fallout show, which has been awesome. So that is another cool thing. What was I doing? Oh yeah, let's get these minifigures. I'll pull the camera off so that way you can kind of see all these guys up close. And then we'll do a little walk around the new Lego room, show you the current wrecks of the Batcave, and then we'll go from there. The packaging is super cool, yeah. So I'm just going to like the Batcave. Oh, that's sick! Thank you. Unfortunately, that Batcave mock is no longer with us. A lot of the parts of it are, but the mock itself is no longer here because I'm going to make it like 3 times bigger. Roughly, it's going to have, we'll talk about it. It's going to have like a whole cave structure and everything like that. It's going to be cool. Oh, what's going on? You made it. Let's go. So yeah, I'll show the Batcave because it's going to have like, realistically, I feel like saying 1,000 burps isn't like too far off. I don't know. There's gonna be maybe not 1,000. That's a far cry. That's a far cry. Maybe, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to order like a lot of them and then see where that gets me, and then kind of go from there. Because all the burps that I had, like all the parts that I used on the original Batcave, are only gonna make a small fraction of the new Batcave. it's gonna be massive. We'll take a look at it all in a little bit. Will you build any Wayne? So yeah, that is gonna be, so it's gonna have like a mountaintop, and then I don't know if I'm going to use part of this mansion MOC, which you can kind of already see because it's technically not like the Wayne Manor. It's white. It's gonna be like a completely different style build. So I might use that one, or I might go like super long term and over the course of like 2 years finish the cave and then start working on a manor on the top, because that would be pretty cool. I just had to figure out how to make it like structural enough to be able to build a whole top, because I want the top half of the cave, or not half, about like a fifth of the cave in one section where the bat boat's gonna be. I want that whole section to be able to pop off. So structure, I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet, but it would be super cool. I want to see the Stevenson Ranch one, which is open on Saturday today. I don't know what that is. Is it a new Batman or something? Or a Lego something? I'm not sure. I don't know what that is. Minifigures. I'm gonna show you the minifigures up close. Hopefully you can see them all. Actually, let me just get my phone. Grab my phone. And then you got over a pound of Lego pieces. Nice. That's sick. That's always cool. That's about what I got. I got a mystery box not too long ago. And I got a minifigure. It was definitely not, I don't think it was worth $20, but that's the thing with mystery boxes, you never know. And I still got a full minifigure that I didn't have, that I used part of for custom, so it worked out in the end. You should build a Gotham City MOC with your I appreciate that. That would be super cool. I've never messed around with like building any kind of like custom buildings or anything like that, but that would for sure be fun. And if for the next like, I don't know, 6 months, I'm gonna put a lot more effort into just YouTube in general and like the whole Lego and everything. Try to make it go a little bit quicker than I've been doing it at the pace, the pace that I've been doing it. So if the Batcave stuff, because when I do the thumbnails and titles right, the Batcave videos actually do pretty good. So if I can figure out the right thumbnail and title and all that boring YouTube crap that comes along with it, then I'll for sure start doing like more mock videos, because it'd be super fun. And I kind of got the space for it now. Once I finish cleaning everything, the whole room, I cleaned most of it, but I've got a lot more room that I can utilize. So when the time is right, and then the Batcave though, I don't ever want to take apart. But some MOCs you build, take apart, and use the parts for other pieces or other MOCs. That'd be fun. But yeah, for like the next 6 months, I'm hoping to pump out a lot more content. Not necessarily like the quality is going to change, because I'm going to try to just keep it lower quality, or yeah, I guess not lower quality, but not like edit and do a whole bunch of crazy stuff and make them all like hyper videos and everything. And just try to get out a little bit more content and do a little bit more creativity, because that's really what you gotta do. Creativity, personality, that's what drives a YouTube channel. With that being said, I'll show you somebody else's creativity and on some beautiful custom minifigures, and then I'll show you the custom minifigures that they're going to be replacing on the stand, and then I'll just show you the whole Lego room, and then we'll take a look at the Batcave. I think that's a pretty solid plan. Yeah. That's a solid plan. Let's just get this craziness and try and look at these minifigures up close a little bit, because the detailing is really insane compared to Lego. I don't have any of the official Lego ones necessarily, but like he's got like arm printing. My goodness, I'm shaky right now. And the Batman cowl is insane. Like, yeah, the cowl is insane. Like, he's got super pointy ears. The trench coat, super cool. I am in love with these minifigures. The more I look at them, the more I like them. With that, I will show you up here. So up here, this is all of the kind of like the classic 2000. Let me grab a light so you can see it better. So these are the classic 2006. There are some customs up here. Well, obviously the ones that Lego didn't make. And we got all the Batman down here, more stuff. And then these aren't 2006. These are just kind of more DC stuff that I like. And then we've got the military guys up here, all the Call of Duty figures, some World War II, cool stuff like that. Who is my favorite Batman villain? That is a good question. As a little kid, I'm going to say Mr. Freeze, mainly for the minifigure. Because as a little kid, that was like something I always wanted. Or like the minifigure, and he was always really expensive, and I was at the age where I missed the 2006 Batman stuff, but the video game was like my jam. So, oh, my light died. So I would say possibly the Mr. Freeze minifigure, but as far as villain himself, Deathstroke for sure, like a DC villain, you could say. And then over here, we've got more of like, so this is Batman up here. This is new Mandalorian stuff. This is, which I've got a pre-order. I have no idea. It could be like a year before I see it, but that one's going to go there. It's whatever this guy's name is. Not Pre-Vizsla, Paz Vizsla. And then, yeah, we got the Homelander, and I do have a custom Butcher coming in soon, because this was one that I made, but I have a actual Butcher with like the little Hawaiian shirt and everything coming in soon. We got John Wick. I'm trying so hard not to shake too. I'm sorry. We've got the Last of Us guys, and then so these are like all the official Mandalorians. And then up here we've got the classic Mandalorians. I've got different Boba Fett's. Obviously the Mandalorian, the Arena Fett Boba Fett classic, which is kind of a custom using different parts. And then moving up, man, I really wish my light didn't die. Got a little left in it. We've got, oh, it's going to keep dying. Different Mandalorians. That Boba Fett is a recent pickup. Super nice. And then up here, we've got all the Batman stuff. I'm going to try to set this. It's going to be shaky for a second. So that Bane is going to be replaced. That's a Phoenix Customs, but surprisingly, it really looks like Lego now. It's not like crazy looking. At the time, I was like, dang, this is a huge upgrade. Now I'm like, the other one's a huge upgrade. The Jokers are insane. I love the Jokers. Man, my light is not cooperating. Can I use my phone light? No, I can't. Okay. So that's the other Batman I've got, and obviously we've got that one with the cowling and everything. The Jokers are probably my favorite, like this guy and the Nurse Joker. Insane. Got a pretty nice Deathstroke. So I guess as far as the two Banes go, I'm not sure where they're gonna go, honestly. Now that I think about it, the other custom Deathstroke might have to move. Maybe I'll figure all that out later. I don't know. What do you guys think? Where would you remove this one, or would you keep this one? I'm kind of thinking I might sell this one. Possibly sell this guy. So that way I've got one space open, and then maybe move him. I don't know. We'll figure all that out. Up here, we've got some Marvel stuff. Awesome, beautiful Marvel set. The Gordon torso, is this, which one, right here? Yes, that is from the new Gordon, yes sir. And if I'm missing comments, I'm sorry, I'll have to look back at the screen. And then over here, so we've got the new Avengers stuff. Pretty cool. I mean, all the suits are literally the same. So it's just the heads that are different, but it's still cool seeing all the different Avengers up there. And then we've got the OG Avengers over here with the Iron Man down here. The OG Iron Man is over there. And then I do have a pretty cool custom Mark I, which you can see the helmet of, but the parts I am using right now, just for Instagram, we're going to be making a little Fallout custom whatever. So we've got the power armor, and then we also got a Wasteland whatever. So that's cool. Where was I at? Oh yeah, Iron Man stuff, the Razor Crest, looking good. I did change the cabinets too, the lighting behind the cabinets, so it's got fresh lights, pretty solid. I like it. And then We've got the little Boba Fett area, got all the different Slave Ones, pretty cool. Or Boba Fett Starship, whatever you want to call it. Then we've got Boba Fett's throne room, pretty cool. And the OG Arkham Asylum, pretty solid. And up there we've got just like, I want to make this a Marvel DC kind of city clash. So that will be something we'll do here soon. We've already definitely got some cool little action scenes going on. I'm happy with it, for sure. The lighting, I kind of have jerry-rigged right now, so we'll fix that eventually. We've got the Indiana Jones stuff over here on the wall, all the different figures. Some pretty cool figures, and then other stuff over there. And then over here, I guess I'll show the Mansion Mock, those little tiles I was talking about earlier. So the Mansion Mock is actually coming together pretty nice. I'm happy with it. It's got a little entertainment system. The couch I'm going to change. This was just something I threw in there just to kind of get like a reference. Got to figure out all this section. But the tiles are kind of cool for like just office detail. And then one of the figures I got came with like this cool poster. So that's like a little poster in the house, and then a little bookshelf. And then I think this section comes off. Well, I mean, you guys have seen the mock. Yeah, this section comes off. So then there's a whole little garage and everything under there, which is still unfinished, but in the process of being worked on. That'll be another one we got to do. And then just more kind of, whoops, just killed 2 Han Solos. Just got more Star Wars figures that I need to figure out what to do with, and then some Hot Toys boxes and all of that good stuff. As you can see, I like the Mandalorian, so. Which, shout out to my girlfriend for these 2 and that bike. She got them for me over the course of some time. But yeah, Hot Toys, pretty cool. Also, ridiculously expensive, but they're cool for what they are. Like, if you just pick one up every once in a while and build a slow little collection of them, it's worth it. If you go crazy with them, it's not worth it, because you're spending way too much money at a time trying to get like 2 figs. Or if you just pick up like one here or there, it's not too crazy, and you can kind of get a cool little section. You just want to pick like one thing at a time. Especially, well, it's like Lego, you know? You get into one thing and you don't want to like bounce around, because then it comes way too expensive, but that's part of the game. So, whoa. Over here, we've just got some more shelves for Star Wars stuff, and then stuff that I haven't figured out what to do with yet. I don't know how to do a giveaway on Instagram or on YouTube, but we've got a lot of minifigures that I want to do like little giveaways with. But I'm not 100% sure. Like, I don't know, you can't really message people on YouTube, so I'll have to figure out how to do that. But I do got minifigures that I want to give away. And then the military base, well, not necessarily military base anymore. The military base is more so just kind of like it's in a holding pattern, but it's supposed to be kind of like a Call of Duty map. Actually, after this, I'll have to remember. After this, I've got to order. I've got a company that makes little like barbed wire, and they've got some other stuff too for a custom minifigure that I want to make. So I need to remember to get some of those. And we also got all these, because everybody was army building with clones, and I was gonna be different and army build with stormtroopers. And then I found other things to spend the money on with Lego, so that's where the army stopped. But I don't know what we'll do with that. At some point, maybe we'll build a mock or something. I've got a contact that is local, that owns a local Lego hobby store that has like a ridiculous amount of white tile. So if we were to think of something cool, like I bought this bag, but I mean, he's got like probably millions of white tile. So we could do something cool with white tile. I need to get a few more bags for this, and then not necessarily the Batcave, but we'll figure it out. And the comments I'm going to go through and read in just a second. The Batcave is, well, here's the Batcave. So it's gonna, as you can see, it's way bigger. The original Batcave was maybe from like here to there. It's double the length and like full base plate longer or wider. So it's going to be a lot bigger, but this is kind of like my current, actually I'm going to go more so on this side. This is kind of the current state of the Batcave, as you can see. So this is every burp that I had, and it's only 2 tall. And I'm planning on doing planning on going like probably 4, or I'd say 5 to 6 burps tall. So it's going to be pretty tall here, and then it's going to kind of slope over, have a flat section up here that you'll be able to take off, because right here, this is going to be where the bat cave or the bat boat is parked, and then we can have like Robin's little jet ski over here. And I'm going to put lighting in this whole section, so we'll have cool lights and everything. And then there's going to be an archway here, so you'll kind of have to look in like this. I got a big thingy on the phone, but you'll have to look in from the face, and they'll be all lit up in here. And then up here is going to start going up to where you're going to have kind of like your first pad. I don't know if there's going to be a vehicle or whatever. All of the locations of everything I'll figure out once I start getting kind of the structure. So this will all be rock. It'll all be in a cave. And then I don't know if I'm going to do some like kind of stairs going up and then have things on the wall of the cave, or what we're going to do. And yeah, this is literally all of the brick and slope for the old bat cave, and it's gonna maybe finish the inside up to here or whatever, you know. So it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be a lot of work and a lot of time, but I'm excited for it, because this was the long-term goal, was like make a massive bat cave that is just super detailed and everything like that. A lot of the parts I still have over here. I mean, so there's more plate and all of that. A lot of the little accessories and stuff that was in there, little stuff like that, the dock. Still got this big platform that I'm probably going to make much bigger now, because it's, well, here's for scale. The original bat cave, this was massive on it, and this is not even like, let's move this. Sorry, the camera is all over the place. I'm very sorry right now. You know, it's only maybe going to be the section of this pad, and I still got all of that room to go with, so this will probably get bigger. I mean, really, the goal is just like the original design I did like, so we're just going to kind of make it a lot bigger and go from there. I'm going to probably need like 4 times as much water tile. I'm going to need all kinds of stuff, but it's going to be worth it, because it's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. It's going to be massive. I'm excited for it. You all are going to see the process of it going. The bat wing, I'm not sure at all. That's a good question, because I did just kind of put it over there right now for the factor of like seeing how tall it's going to be, because I was going to lay it down, but I do think I want it standing up. So it will probably end up being wherever it ends up being. It'll be somewhat like this, and then I'm thinking having like a kind of like a rock slope again, where it comes up and it's flat right here to where he can get into it, and then it kind of wraps around, so it would all be flat around here, wrap around, and you kind of be hollow. Maybe it could be anchored in the water somehow, you know. So like there would be water, because the water plan is it's going to flow out from here. This will all be water, and then it'll kind of cut back in around here, so this whole section will be water. But I don't necessarily want to kill the space by making it water, so I still want to utilize it by having like big pillars that come up, and then it's flat areas that kind of all connect together within inside of like a big cave ecosystem. So that is sort of the plan. So this whole section will kind of be rock and slope, kind of like the old layout, and then this will, that's the other thing. Yeah, so man, as I talk, I'm thinking of new problems I'm gonna have. So this will arch right here. This will arch, and then this will all come up like that, and then it'll kind of have to kick in a little bit, the face of it, and so the face, I don't know how far is going to stick down. It'll be all kind of like an inside of the hollow look. So from right here, you'll be able to see everything, but if you're looking down, you really won't see it, because it'll kind of come down just a little bit. So there's going to be a lot of trial and error for sure, and I'm going to try to video the whole process and just not sugarcoat anything, show all the screw-ups, because I guarantee you I'm going to make quite a few. But yeah, so I think I pretty much showed the back cave. I think that's it. Definitely a lot of everything, really. So I'll try to set this back up, and then read the comments real quick, because there's definitely a lot going through that I didn't read. I think that's a good angle, maybe. Let's kick it down a little bit. There we go. There we go, okay. Alrighty, what's the worst thing? The price, yeah. The price for sure. The price and the real estate that it takes up. For the minifigs, you are going to be... Oh yeah, there for sure. Excuse me. Oh man, excuse me. There'll for sure be a few Marvel minifigs. Should be the centerpiece. Yeah, I agree. I think it would be super cool having that kind of like really stand out, and I really want to make it look like he did a lot of work in the foundation in order to make the Batwing like perfectly caressed in there to where it'll come flying out, you know? I like Brickmania a tiny bit more than Star Wars, but I love them both. Marvel or Lego versus Brickmania? That's a good question. Or Star Wars versus Brickmania? Brickmania definitely makes some cool stuff, that's for sure. That is for sure. Although they did they posted something, not that like I really have any problems with, like I don't have any problems with the whole Pride Month, this being this month, but like Brickmania posted some World War II minifigures, and then right after, like on the same post, the same screen, there were a bunch of like Pride stuff that they were making, which I don't care if they make it cool, like put it on your story, have it on your website, that's great, but like, I just thought it was a little, I don't know, it just seemed a little, not disrespectful, because there's nothing wrong with it, like I'm saying, nothing wrong with it, but it just seemed weird to be posting a bunch of World War II custom minifigures and then post that after, because it was a whole different time back then, and they would be blown away with the current times. That is for sure. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say on that. I still love Brickmania. They still make awesome sets. I've got one down here. Oh, that was what I didn't show. One of the shelves under the Boba Fett shelf is all my military stuff. This is actually the only Brickmania set I've got. They make great sets, like I'm saying. I don't know. The military base, like, if you want to be in the Lego military, it's like that's almost all you have to be into, because it is super expensive, because Lego doesn't make the sets, so you have to go secondhand. So you have to go not secondhand, but like you have to go to a place that makes the set, which they have designers, and they have to acquire the pieces. So you're paying a lot more for like a set like this. Like realistically, if Lego made this, you'd sell this on eBay, you know, for $5 if it was in a set. But Brickmania made it, so it's $90 because they need people to source the pieces, build the set, design it, you know, make the instructions, box it, ship it. So like there's a lot more process that goes into it, so it's a lot more expensive for a lot less, but it's designed cool, you're getting cool stuff, you're getting cool stickers, and all of that. Same with like Republic Bricks, although, you know, he just takes other people's designs and whatever, but kind of the same thing, you know, he's got to source all those pieces, design the sets, steal the designs, which all of that takes time, so all of that takes time. Oh, this was another little custom. So here's another custom. It's expensive. My hobby for military, yeah, Lego military is an expensive hobby for sure. This is another little, I don't know, now I forget what it's called. I don't know. I designed it off of something. I was using the set from, what's his name? Red Skull's little like tank thing, so that way it's got like movable suspension. I don't know if you can see that, but that's kind of cool. Got a little turret, like I don't know what size, definitely smaller, but it's pretty cool. I like it. And then I've got M1 Abrams. This is my favorite military set for sure. From Battle Brick Customs, which they're like a cheaper version of Brickmania. I mean, it's still expensive, don't get me wrong, but like they try to design it using a lot less pieces so that way it's not as expensive and everything. And it still looks great. Like, so the interior detail, there's no interior detail, but like Brickmania has an interior detail. But if you're willing to, you know, take your set apart that you just built and go a little bit further, you can design your own interior detail, which, as you can see, I haven't done, but I have made a little hatch that you could put an engine in there. If, you know, when I get the time, I can put a little engine in there, and I did make it, like, slightly serviceable. So it's like, I think it's a great alternative. You get the set, you build it, and then you kind of like look at it and be like, okay, well, how can I make it just a little bit cooler? And then you make it a little bit cooler. Like, I got a little cooler in the back, actually. Put a little cooler in there, which was a Brickmania customs or idea, you know. Put like just accessories in there, make it look like you're actually, you know, living on a tank in here. So that's cool. I do want to get one of the Brickmania little muzzle brakes. They make custom muzzle brakes for tanks, which is kind of cool. So that would be cool. This is just such a cool, like having a Lego tank is so solid. And then I did put like a little exhaust pipe, you know, because it didn't have an exhaust pipe, but these things have a super sweet diesel engine in them, and they scream. So we had to put exhaust on it. And then I've got 3 more custom vehicles. Technically, I've got a custom MRAP, and then a trailer, and a little bird, a little, like, I forget what they're called, the actual name of them, but these are called a little bird. The little tiny helicopters that are sick. They got minigun, rocket pods on them, all that. Yeah, it does, totally. Yeah, it does look like that. That would actually be kind of cool for like a picture, for sure. Doing a little like the little scene like that. That was so funny too. That whole scene. I need to rewatch Indiana Jones. I haven't seen a lot of them in a long time. I binged them hard when I was getting all the figs again because the game. I love the game. It would be awesome if Lego made a theme about the Egos. That would be cool. That would for sure be cool. I say they wouldn't, but like then again, they're making one-off Dune sets and what else? There was something else they made. Oh, Stranger Things. That was pretty violent. Not that like I have a problem with that. I think it's cool. I like that. Obviously there's a lot more adults into Lego now. They really need to like. They need to just be like, screw it. Violence is cool. Like, let's do it. Let's make it. We're doing Star Wars. You can't tell me Star Wars isn't violent. Freaking Boba Fett or Jango Fett got his head cut off. Can't tell me that ain't violent, you know? So, I don't know. I think they should do it. Say screw it. Do it. If they do Star Wars with guns, yeah, exactly. What's the difference? Space blaster, real blaster. What's the difference? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, let's start a petition. Make Lego violent again. Or make Lego violent now. I don't know. I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be cool, like, if they were following along with all these, like, big production companies and doing, like, old school video game stuff. Like, not even old school video games. It's not old school at all. It's, like, new school, technically. But to me, it's kind of old school, if you know what I mean? Like, if they did a one-off Fallout or something. I'm just looking at it, but, like, they could easily do it. And there's parts they could do that are not, like, based on extreme violence, like said sets they do with Star Wars, even though they do make said sets that are based off of like a violent scene in Star Wars. So, I don't know, I think that would be cool. There's all kinds of different video game stuff they could do. Although I know like their big problem is like getting the rights to it all. Because you know like Mega Bloks has Halo and all of that, so I don't know. Corporate stuff. Above my pay grade, that's for sure. yeah, for sure above my pay grade. That's all I'll say. I guess we'll stick these guys up here. Got one more case I can stick these on. Pretty cool. Whoops. Maybe I'll have to do all that later. So I just made a big mess up there. But yeah, so like, I could go on a whole rant about custom. I do remember that. Yeah. Lego made it and then they were like, oh wait, this is only a military vehicle? Oops. Pretty crazy. Funny. Very funny. It did. It looked amazing. Yeah, that was a good looking set. It's so ridiculously expensive now too. That's crazy. If you can ever find one. I don't even know. You probably can't even like find them on